I love vinyl records. I really like being in the presence of seeing the needle, dance on the grooves. This very physical act occurring simultaneously with this real magic of hearing recorded sound.
To be able to be sort of a critical part in this chain of delivering this thing. This piece of art that the artist may have spent years writing and creating and recording and producing, and then they hand it to you and say, all right, it's up to you to do this right, to deliver it to the world.
It's so manual through the whole time that just in the vinyl manufacturing alone, you'll probably have, a good 20 people, probably easy, that physically touch your vinyl until it hits the shelves. And that's just the manufacturing side.
It's often said that Jack Daniel's, while it's a really great whiskey, is more than whiskey. It is what it says it is. It's not just independent, it's real.
Always strive to be better tomorrow than we are today. And if I were summing up my job, it's kind of that. Every day we make it the best we can. And that means, tomorrow might have a better horizon than what we see today.
When I grew up in the woods, I would spend 2 weeks in the woods with my dog and sleep up in trees and whatnot. And so, it wasn't comfortable, it wasn't nice, but it kept my senses alive. I could, hear the birds, I could, sense the owls, I could sense things.
It's got to be just the feeling and the nature and the land of Tennessee is just so unlike anything else, really.
I think it takes that sensitivity to stay in that realm. Otherwise, you're just, copying or creating trends or, in your design world.
There's something alive in nature there. You know why all this music came out of Nashville, so much great music, because people were inspired by the land.
Two things that have not changed is that people still like music, they still crave music, and guitars still rule. And other than that, everything's upside down.
There's got to be a way of making an American-made product at a reasonable price. I just can't believe we cannot build an American-made guitar for less than $4,000.
Remember this quote: if it was easy, everybody be doing it. Also know that nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream.
Anybody in the production line can pull a piece off the line if they think there's a flaw in it. It may be a blemish small as a pinhead. We want something that people are happy with.
There's something very powerful about that you are so rooted in tradition, but yet you are still moving forward. Lodge is that way as well.
What's in it for me? And that's not the way the people in this town are. What can I do to help our community? It just comes natural. I mean, it gets back to the golden rule. I don't know how to explain it. It comes from my heart.
When you use cast iron, the more you use it, the better it gets. I don't know of any other cookware that actually has a soul.
I mean, there's only been 4 people that's designed a gun that got adopted by the U.S. government in the last 100 years. John Browning, Gene Stoner, John Grand, and Ronnie Barrett.
I know my dad has had sleepless nights, but probably because he did, I have never had to.
Working here is making history.